I acknowledged him. He asked me, he said, is the same God you talking about, does that God live here in Eldoret? I paused for a moment. This is a true story. And I said to him, yes. And that little boy asked me this question I'll never forget. He said, then why is it that you all are so rich and we're so poor? That pierced my heart. And all I could say to that little boy was, it's not God's fault. God has given enough resources for this world, this earth, to live by. It's the greed of mankind that one suffers and another one has plenty. That's why we have the have and the have-not. I said to myself, I spoke to my spirit and said, God, use me, not only here, but around the globe. And we've been doing that around the globe, but just for a few moments, let me focus on Kenya. God has worked through us to be able to drill 2 wells down in the valley of Salawa where they had no fresh drinking water. He allowed us to build 2 dormitories in Carbonette there for the orphans. They would have a place to stay and live. He has enabled us to bless the boys and girls homes there in Eldoret. He's allowed us to do 5 or 6 free medical clinics there in Salawa, as well as in Eldoret. And the list goes on and on and on. But I just want to say before you today, to God be the glory for the awesome and great things that he's doing. And I don't think it's by chance that this Deputy President is here and that you are here today. God is up to something. I said God is up to something. Listen to me, beloved. Some of us may have come over on a different ship at a different time, but we all from the same land. And it's not by chance, and it's not by accident that God has brought us here today. I want to say to you, for such a time as this, God is up to something. And I just want to do my little part to enhance what God is doing. Thank you so much for giving me some moment to share. Love you. God bless you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Pastor. And now, from here, let me say we have so many people lined up to speak, and we don't have all the time. We know our DP is a busy man. He must be very tired for sure. And I know most of you traveled from very far, and we want to be sensitive about time. If I call you here to speak, just 2 minutes. You don't want to be interrupted, because we've been doing this since morning, so kindly, you get the mic, 2 minutes. You wa Kenya tunapenda microphone sana, lakini huu si wakati mzuri wa kufanya hivyo. Tafadhalini, utaki kukatwa sio? Huyo wangwana sio? Sasa, from now, I'm going to call people from different chapters. We've had so many people trying to make sure that we have chapters all over the United States of America, even Canada. And those are the people who come here to greet us, not to address us, not to give speeches, just to greet us. Ikienda sana, dakika mbili. Beyond that, mnakosana na MC. Na hakuna haja ya kukosana, sio? And now, just to let you know, we are being hosted by the DC PMV chapter. PMV is DC, Washington DC, Maryland, and Virginia. And now I'm going to call the leader of that chapter to come here and greet us. Greet us, not more than 2 minutes. Professor Choti, karibu.
Please, sir. 2 minutes.
Thank you, Master of Ceremony. Thank you, pastors. Pastor considered that the prayer was powerful. Thank you so much. The Deputy President of the Great Republic of Kenya, Dr. William Samuel Ruto, the former Vice President, Mudavadi, the governors, the senators, and other distinguished leaders. I have the pleasure to, on behalf of the DC chapter, UDA chapter, DC chapter, also the one referred to as the DMV chapter, that's Delaware, Maryland, Virginia, both Virginia, West Virginia. It also includes Pennsylvania and even New Jersey. We are together. A powerful chapter, UDA chapter. On behalf of that, the members and the leadership, tunasema karibu sana. And we are excited, more than excited, to have you with us today. Feel at home. And this is a new thing. Besides the violence which has kept us away from each other, we Kenyans here in the diaspora, we have not met like this for almost more than 2 years.
Professor?
So we thank you for the opportunity. And the most importantly, the Deputy President, there is a commotion in the diaspora. UDA has galvanized.
Thank you, Professor.
The population.
We are running out of time, Professor.
Just a moment.
We are running out of time.
We are very united here as never before. We need to for more than 20 years.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank you for what you are doing. We bless you and we wish you well. Quickly, the DC chapter leadership, please stand. This is their work. This is their work. You can't beat me in 2 minutes. And the leadership, the chapter, DC chapter leadership, quickly. You may not have time to say your name because of time. These are the people.
Thank you so much, Professor. Thank you so much. Thank you. And now, like I said, we need to be time conscious. We don't want to be, disconnecting people. From now, I'll call, the next speaker. And as the speaker comes here, as Anwar Sadat, the UDA National Governing Council leader, as he comes here. I also need chapter leaders from Ohio, New England, Atlanta, Seattle, Houston, Arizona, St. Louis, Missouri,
Just come on.
and Dallas, Texas. We just be ready to speak. We'll just be passing the mic.
Good evening, Your Excellency, on behalf of the Secretary and of
So the people that I mentioned should come and line up here.
Thank you for the time. Your Excellency, on behalf of all the Secretary we thank you for taking time out of this schedule to come and be with us. It is not a small thing, so we're grateful. With me here is a document that you commissioned us to do about 2 years ago on what our goal as diaspora would be have lots of proposals that will be involved. Also in the areas of transfer of knowledge, because here in the United States we do have. We think we can be able to impact back to our nation to enhance the development. As have been mentioned,
Thank you so much, Saraj.
as have been mentioned, we support us, they are organized into chapters, and I am the leader of the National Governing Council, and with us today are chapters from different leaders from different chapters. Allow them to address you, Your Excellency. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, Your Excellency, kwa majina naitwa Ambassador Peter Chumbarono. For those of you who don't know me, I used to be an athlete and I won Kenya gold in 1988. When we talk about patriotism, sisi wakimbiaji tumeinua nchi ya Kenya. Even the deputy president akikuja hapa akisema anatoka Kenya ataulizwa, do you run? So Your Excellency, welcome to the US. Your former Vice President Mudavadi, your sister and your niece at St. Mary's High School was not too far. Yangu nitawaambia tu, tunatoka Ohio, we drove with a group of us from Ohio, 6 hours. We love you, Your Excellency. I just want to remind us as Kenyans, in this coming election, it's very, very important. We are two people that we are going to be electing, and the choices are only two. Choice number one, tutaambiwa tunajua Raila Odinga Omolo, Raila Odinga, tunamjua, he's been to the US, alitembea huku, tukakuja, we welcome him. His Excellency, Deputy President amekuja. The difference is very simple. Na naomba sasa Wakenya mnaweza kupiga kura. I want to remind us, let's vote UDA and for Deputy President. The difference is very simple. Tunaambiwa Raila is a liberator. But ilifika wakati ya Bomas, and this is very important. At Bomas of Kenya, the difference is very simple. I saw a man ukiona ndume ulifungwa, tunafuga ndume for one purpose. But the moment unaona ndume inaanza kufanya the opposite, kwa kikwetu tunachinja ama we get rid of it. So, imefika wakati ambaye we have to rest him, alafu to elect our Deputy President. Your Excellency, we love you. All these people, tunaomba all of you, Diaspora, tunatuma pesa nyumbani, tunafanya kila kitu. So sila unaenda to convince some of your relatives, friends, and everybody to vote UDA and to vote for His Excellency. Your Excellency, we look forward. When you are president, we look forward to invite you to come back. We will come back and celebrate. Tuna invite you to America. We love you so much. Thank you so much. You are Kenya. Let's go.
Your Excellency, Deputy President, and all the protocols, na Kenya Kwanza yote, Senator Mudavadi na friend kuona. Naitwa Benson Kerie, aka Kiari Prestige. I'm the man who introduced UDA in America. And I made Deputy President to wake up at 5:30 to address Kenyans. Na akasikia nikisema nimeapa ya kwamba litashughulikia mahaslas, kwa sababu kulikuwa na supporters wengi mahaslas, lakini hawako na coordination. And immediately we opened CRO office, UDA office, all the chapters tuka-coordinate na tukaweza kuzifungua na tumekuwa tukifanya kazi pamoja. Veronica Maina later on akaja, mgeni wetu wa heshima alikuwa Ndugu Kang'ata, na via Zoom Deputy President woke up very early in the morning, nilipush Kang'ata mpaka akafanya Deputy President organization wa Kenya. Nimetumwa na watu wa Siaro wakaniambia ukipata wao hata kama ni future watembelee. Niliachiwa talanta 2 na Ndugu Kang'ata na nimezijumuisha zikakuwa ile. Nataka tu kukupea kwa sababu uko na working skills. Uangalie hizi talanta 2 niliachiwa na nimebarikiwa na pia kwa
All right, thank you very much. And the good thing about being the master of ceremony, I time myself. So, Your Excellency, the Deputy President of Kenya, the incoming President, Dr. Ruto, I have to say this too as well. The Excellency, Second Lady, and the incoming First Lady of the Republic. How does that sound, right? As well as Our Excellency, the former President, the former Vice President of Kenya, and the incoming. All right, I'm not going to say that because I'm going to jump in, right? We have to finish this deal again. But Mudavadi, it's an honor to have you too as well. So, my name is Asami Riri. I come from Minnesota. We call it the land of 10,000 lakes. So, your Deputy President, you're most welcome to visit and see all those 10,000 lakes. Minnesota people, just stand up, wait real quick, and I'll be done. All right, we're here. I know they're all over. Give it up to them. It is super cold in Minnesota, so this is our summertime. That's why we don't have the heavy jackets. One thing I'll only say, one thing that Minnesota is doing very different. Of course, giving money, making sure that we are talking to people, recruiting more people. And I talked to Dr. Ndi on this one. We have started what we call a CCC, Community Call Clinics. And what this is we know from Diaspora, we boast that yes, we can help financially, but without that vote, we cannot have the government, right? So what we have started is we have started visiting our friends, making sure on weekends, actually twice a week, all the leadership and other members, we visit friends, and we call your relatives and friends back in Kenya. And the key thing is to explain to them what these videos, the near video, that has been our tutorial to do that. So we forward that to their WhatsApp, they watch it, we explain it to them, and we make sure that that vote we get it, alright? So just remember CCC,
Your Excellency, Dr. William Ruto, Your Excellency Rachel Ruto, thank you very much. All I'll be very short. As you know, engineer, we deal with data. So more of this at large, we appreciate you trusting us as a UDA and opening an office, trusting us with the party, and having Article 19 of the Constitution of UDA talking about diaspora. That's why we are in UDA. And I hope after coalition with Kenya Kwanza, that article will not go away. Thank you very much, Madam Veronica. You have been supporting us and empowering for you to visit one of the biggest institutions in Atlanta, UTA, in terms of agriculture, engineering, aerospace, all that kind of stuff. And we are looking forward to welcoming you there. I'll be short, but before
Your Excellency, our 5th president, by faith, our First Lady, Mama Rachel. Keep on doing what you're doing. We are praying with you, and we will never stop praying for you. We are so glad that we are going to have a mother that is going to lead us at the cross, where there is everything that we need at the cross. This, amen. No protocol observed. We honor and respect you. Welcome. You're my hero. You're my hero. I was like, oh God, thank you, Lord, for what the Lord has done already. Having you members of parliament and above all, our 5th president. I keep on calling him our 5th president. Believing and trusting that we are going to have 10 years of glory in Kenya. Yes, they can move the title however they want, but we know that we are going to have 10 years of glory. We shall be kneeling down together with our president, leading us in prayer. What an awesome time we've been waiting. Amen. Time for refreshment, time for the spiritual life to be again alive. Amen. New England, I'm representing them today. I'm the assistant chairperson, led by Paul Muite, and our global coordinator, Yekonyo, and we are very, very glad to be here. Kindly, just rise up. What you are here. I know you're big too. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave this with you, our Deputy President. Sikilizeni, mtasikia, ahadi ya Bwana haivunjiki milele. That was my big sister Mary Wambui. I was the youngest Kasichana, and that ahadi ya Bwana haivunjiki milele. You are big president.
Thanks for the Deputy President, Honorable Mudavadi, all protocols observed. My name is Dr. Anthony Rowe from Kansas. I've been sent to represent a very unhappy group in Kansas because they expected me to stop in Kansas. We hope to be coming back soon, maybe while you are still Deputy President, maybe after August when you are President of Kenya. Tunakukaribisha anytime with your group. We wish you well. Safari njema and all the best in the work that you have ahead of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Deputy President, Mama Rachel, this is just amazing to have you here. Amazing. This is God's blessings. You know, I'm a Muslim, you know, and I say, Alhamdulillah. I'm so happy. If you see me staggering, I didn't smoke that thing. I haven't slept. I flew in last night from Toronto, Canada, and my name's Hussein Jahazi. You met my dad 3 weeks ago, Muhammad Jahazi, and he wanted you to know that wazee hawapangwingwi. And he wanted to know that mnayokuwa wazee. This today, I just want to do some thankful, just thank you. I'm not going to talk about Toronto. I want to thank Veronica Maina. She's amazing. Before that, I have to thank Mama Ruto, of course. Veronica Maina, how do you pull this up? This is how you got us here. I want to thank Minji. Oh yeah. We're here. Oh, I got to thank the daughter of the Mama. Yes, Alice Muzzoni were homie. Oh, I got to thank my brother from Garissa. Oh, Aiden Blood. Mr. Mburia, what can I say? You're my neighbor in Simba. I don't even know you know that. You're my neighbor in Simba. My fellow the Rumadigo. My neighbor. So thank you so much. Nababu, Namamba. Oh, what you're doing. Everybody said, earthquake! 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 Go! Stadium Mudavadi. Many people came out. Tomorrow, kutoka kwa mashimo. Earthquake. Susan Kihika, really. You're your father's daughter, Susan. We love you, Susan. You're your father's daughter. I know I'm more than two, good comments, so I'm going to leave out of respect. But you know what? If I didn't mention you, how can I leave without saying humanity shubwa? I'm never saying humanity shubwa. Not enough. How can I not say enough? Listen, I'm going to get out of here.
Huyo ni mwanasiasa.
Put your hands together for Canada. How do you follow that? I feel like I should just give the mic to the MC. You can't follow that. That is super good. Wacha nipe nafasi ya kusalamiana. Canada, thank you very much. Your hands together for Canada, tafadhali.
So what I will do, I will not go back and try to bore you guys because yeah, I'm a studio. Anyway, I will just ask my people. My name is Eric Kebene. I am from Houston, Texas. I am not their chapter chair. Their chapter chair is apparently, currently in Kenya. I'm sure he's making sure that he's seeking votes for you. He's from Limuru. His name is Bernard Bruno. And I also have my chapter chair from Dallas. He sent his messages to you guys. He's not here. For me, I'm the president of an organization here called ACCOMPANYING International. Okay, all of us. All I will do, I ask all Texas members, all ACCOMPANYING members, stand up and show your love to the DP. And
that's all my team. Thank you. So, the one thing I would like to say,
His Excellency, and like he says, his earthquakeness. When you guys get the government, which you will, and that's why I didn't say if, I say when. Studio, I'll come for you, studio. When you guys get the government, no matter what happens, these are businessmen, these are professionals, and this is from New York to DC to LA, all over America. The Kenyans here are entrepreneurs. Now, we have that agreement between America and Kenya. According to my research, over 2,800 products can be exchanged between them and us. Now, my humble request as a leader of a lot of people is tap these professionals, tap these businessmen and women, so that we know you are bottom-up, middle-up, just like Joe Biden said this Tuesday during his State of the Nation address. For those of you who don't understand what bottom-up means, listen to Joe Biden and look at the economy of this country. So, what would like Mheshimiwa Nipomba tap these businessmen and businesswomen? We work with the small SMEs over there, and we go on from there. Otherwise, after you win, we will see you here in September and the years to come. God bless you. God bless all the leaders. I don't want to keep all your names, and we're willing to hear from you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. God bless you. Your Excellency, my name is Simon W. Mogo from Nakuru, and I'm privileged today that my governor, incoming governor, thank you so much for coming. We bless God for you. Your Excellency, I'm not going to take much because I'm co-MC, but I come from Pennsylvania. That is where we call Tarakaniti. Of America, that's where Biden got a lot of votes. The same way Kimani Ichung'wah, Susan Kihika, Alice Wahome are mobilizing Mount Kenya, and they are going to come as rain. And Kimani Ichung'wah, I'm just going to address him for 1 minute, sir. Mark, guys. Okrokwina kitu kimwe Tokorio America. Only one. We don't want 10 or 11. Only one good thing he ever did to us. 2013, 2017, and again. And now, Diaspora. Na kuna Mungu huyu naye atajua. Kuna Mungu ambaye tunaomba. Your Excellency, juzi tunaomba Mungu na tuko na mama hapa. Sisi tunaenda kwa magoti. Waganga wakisema watafunga makanisa, sisi tunasema makanisa kujengwa. Manake kuna Mungu. Your Excellency, the former Deputy President, we know you are doing a good job. Swende uongea tu na Kalonzo. Mwambie kila kitu. Hii kitu hakuna. Hakuna habari. Unajua hata akikuja leo yatakuwa mingi hiyo kidogo, lakini wewe sisi tumeshaingia kule. Sasa ongea tu na mwambie my friend, huku na pango na mtu. Kuja tuingie kwa email shaba inaenda mbinguni. Tufike huko mara moja tumalize hii kazi. Thank you so much. God bless you. I love you all. Wow. Thank you so much, my brother. Now, my take on what he said. Kitu kimekuwa kiniuma sana about Kalonzo Musyoka. What is he doing on the other side? Tafadhali, Mheshimiwa Musalia, tafadhali, just go and talk to that man. Tell him that he will be safe in the hands of Dr. Samoei Ruto. Before I call the next speaker, let me tell you one thing. Some of us have been in the trenches for UDA, for Mheshimiwa Ruto. But I'll tell you this. One thing that I've come to learn about this man, and I'm not making a speech, I'm just making a comment. This is not a speech. Of course, I'm the MC, right? So, the kind of people that he works with, just look at the kind of people that he works with. The other day, and I didn't need any convincing, but I really felt very good when he hired one of my best friends in Nairobi, Hussein Mohammed. I mean, who picks that? Who picks that? Wacheni niwaambie, we went to school with Hussein, we worked together at Nation. I mean, and I not predicting, I wished. 4 years ago, I was chatting with a fellow journalist and I told her, I just wish Mheshimiwa can pick Hussein Mohammed. Ulipompa kazi, I went down on the floor celebrating. My wife can attest to that. And the other person that he has worked very well with, he's a member of parliament, Nyali. Yule kijana simnajua, jichopevu, mkali kuliko wote. That's also a person of friend. I mean, Angalia, you can identify with the kind of people that he works with. Watu wa diaspora mkiangalia, Mheshimiwa na Mwamba, amesoma hapa. Hebu angalieni. Kijana safi. What else do you want? Zungumzeni na watu, then we'll see what will happen. Anyway, now, I'm going to call UDA Global Leader, Paul Mwita. Are you here? 2 minutes, Paul Mwita. Extra minute.
I'm doing the world. How can I do the
Extra
world?
minute.
You took 1 minute, right?
Yes.
Your Excellency, Deputy President, Mama Rachel, Honorable Musalia, all the governors, MPs, and all the dignitaries that came in, welcome. I'm not going to take a lot of time because welcoming has been done. But before I say anything, Your Excellency, I have to thank you for the hospitality you extended to us when we visited Kenya. I brought in a team of, for 403. And we had lunch, we interacted, and we had a very, very nice time. But the climax of our visitation was when, Your Excellency, you told us, with your government, Ministry of Diaspora is non-negotiable. That was the climax of the whole thing. If it wasn't for Veronica, she coordinated everything with our patron. I'm very unfortunate he's not here, Wajiri.
They coordinated and we had a very good time. And thank you. I am the chairman of the World UDA Global. Our purpose are two things. Number one is to spread UDA out of Kenya. Number two is to find out what does the diaspora want. When we came visited, we gave you a paper, a policy, which we collected from all over the world. Mheshimiwa Ndi, we really appreciate Mohammed and Tika. You engaged us on that document. We are ready, willing, and open to continue that discussion. Before we did that paper, it was done by the group of 3 people. They collected views from all over the world. Dr. Kayombe, Jackson, and a very old, where is she? Jane, Sana, Jane. Those are the 3 people. They collected views from all over the world. They put them with a solution, time-dated solutions. So, Dr. D and your team, we are ready to continue that conversation. The other thing we have done is we have mobilized people during registration. We told our members to go back into their villages. Ishomo, my MP. When you mobilize in Kikuyu, we told people, we gave them resources to go out there and vote. And we did that very well. Right now, we are mobilizing our global people to come to Kenya, to come in big numbers to vote. Not only that, if I may mention, Jane, and Gekonyo and myself, we have qualified as international observers through a European Union. So we have certificates, and we are at your disposal, Madam Secretary, if you need us to verify anything. So we are working towards bringing a lot of people, the whole globe, members, to bring them for voting, and we are also working to continue with that policy document that was started with Kayombe, Najee, and the others. Having said that, is that we wish you all the best, and when you go out there, please tell them that Diaspora, we love them, we are ready to work with you, and please come back again. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you so much, Paul Ruto. Thank you so much. We need that energy. Now, I wish to recognize people from, to acknowledge people from Maryland. Are you here, Maryland? Maryland? And then, people from Missouri? People from Seattle? Our friends from Seattle, thank you so much. Keep the fire burning. Ichama kinawatu, my friend. And now, before I call the next speaker, let me say this briefly. A story is told about some evangelical preachers who went down, across the southern border of the United States.